All right, so as soon as you log into the Labsence website, either you're signing up or logging in for the second time, try to come to this Try Now page, and it would bring you to this web page. It shows you the software platform. You have three options: Windows package, Mac package, and Unity WebGL. If you feel lazy and you don't want to download anything on your computer, you can try the Unity WebGL version. The only problem with that is it requires a lot of cache for your browser to download, and basically you're not going to be able to use it to its fully functionality. So you're not going to be able to open valves. You're not going to be able to click on anything, but all the commands that are available through your keyboard, you can do them. If it gives you a good idea of what the platform looks like. Okay, so the first thing you want to do on this WebGL platform is to adjust the speed of your pointer. So press escape, and okay, wait a second, let's see. Okay, there we go. And you can adjust the speed using this bar here, and you can go to full screen mode if you click on this, and you can just walk around. This is the friction drop, pressure drop through the pipes and fittings. This one over here, these are the nitrogen tanks that you might need. This is the compressors and pumps experiment. This is a dolly that you probably need to use for dragging those nitrogen tanks to connect it to this thermal chamber. You can study convection and radiation here. And in the back here you have a heat exchanger module. You have 5 different heat exchangers. The first one here is the jacketed tank. These insulated pipes are tubular heat exchanger. Then we have plated heat exchanger, and down here is the shell and tube. You can press shift. Most of the commands are very similar to most of the video games. So this is tubular shell and tube heat exchanger, and over here you have the air fin heat exchanger. You can press on F, and it would just basically show you all the weapons you have, and you use this anemometer, handheld velocity meter, for the air fin heat exchanger. You can click on the items that you can see and you can pick them up. Obviously this is the range, right? And what else? So there's a waste. You would need this to basically prime the pumps, and these are the tubings for the pump, so you probably need them. If I click on the F, you would see that what I have in my hand. All right, but again, the WebGL module is just for exploring what the product is like if you don't have time to download it. I would recommend testing either the Mac or Windows package. And right now, let's go back to the Try Now page. If at any point you want to see exact sequence of what the experimental operational procedure is like, you can go to the products page, and over there's some YouTube videos that are screen recorded for this purpose. But anyway, so let's go to the Windows package. I click on this. It's gonna basically show me exact steps of what I need to do, but the purpose of this video is to cover that as well. The password for the package is coding3. Right now I've downloaded it once, so it's not gonna ask me to do that, but you need to insert this coding3 for the password required for our server. The password for the Mac version is different, but anyway, so Windows package, I'm gonna download this, and once I run it, the Windows is gonna give me a warning about if this program is not protected. Run it anyway, and depending on your computer, you might ask for admin rights. You don't need that, but let's say you insert that, and then you're gonna install the package, and it's gonna give you an icon on you can choose to have an icon on the desktop. There's another file here, serial number, that you can download, and you would need that for the first time that you're running the program on your local device. And once you use that, right now the serial number is good till the end of August 2023, and I can just copy and paste one line. The first time, again, I'm running the software, it's gonna say the serial number is expired, try again, and you will just paste this serial number there to get it to work on our computer. I already downloaded it, and I put the serial number. Again, pressing escape, adjust the pointer speed, clicking again, and there we go. This is a fully functional version on Windows. I have a Mac and it works perfectly on the Mac as well. For example, I will grab the dolly and let's pick up a tank and install it right next to the thermal chamber. There we go. Let go of the dolly. Oops. And for example, and you have to do it in the correct sequence. So if I pick up the pressure gauge and walk towards the tank, nothing happens because I would need a range for it. Now if I walk towards the tank, I'm going to be connecting the pressure gauge. Now there's some information about how can I connect this, but as soon as I click on this, let's see. Wait a second. Or maybe I need to be holding the range. Let's try again. And all I'm doing now, I'm trying to click on it. Wait a second. Oh no. There we go. All right. And there's some information over here. So hold left click and drag to open the valves. Hold left click and right click to close the close the valve. And as you pay attention, usually in the real world, if we go righty tighty, lefty loosey for the valves, but in here, if you go clockwise, you're gonna open the valves, and if you go counterclockwise, you're gonna close the valves. Exact opposite of the reality. Just to remind you that this is a virtual reality. All right. So what I can do is, all right, let's let go of this. I can go to the heat exchanger module, open valves, hot water, cold water, and then turning off panel. For all of them, I'm holding the click and dragging. So the panel is on. This is the temperatures of all the thermocouples. I can turn on the fan, turn off the fan. I can turn on the stirrer and basically adjust it to a particular speed. If we look inside, well, it's not moving right now. So let's see. All right. Should be moving. Yep. Yes, sir. And if I turn it off, it should turn off, regardless of where you set your steering speed. But again, it's not a safe practice. You probably want to lower the speed. And now if I turn this off, everything turns off. Oops. All right. And obviously you can walk through all the modules. You can walk outside and see what's out there. This is a waste. You might be needing it for priming the pumps. If you don't know what that means, probably you need to dig into that. You need to have tubes. And again, if I press F, I would see all the weapons that I have in my hand. And I can click on items and pick them up if my pointer turns green. Again, if the pointer turns green, something's going to happen. Okay, so this is a shield for basically protecting the machines in rotation for the pumps and compressors. I can do different things. If I walk towards this is the thermal chamber, right? So I can turn it on and basically turn on the heater, okay? And change the temperature. So the green one is going to be the set temperature and the red one is going to be the actual temperature. And in similar to reality, it's going to take a while for it to heat up. This is the heater power. This is the thermocouple that shows the temperature of the inside wall of the chamber. And this is the pressure, relative pressure for the chamber. Now I have a vacuum pump here. And if I open that valve connected to the vacuum pump, you can see a valve open pops up. And right now the pressure is 1000 Pascal, close to atmospheric pressure, okay? But as soon as I turn on the vacuum pump, you would see that the pressure is going to decrease because we are basically sucking out all the air inside the chamber. You can have nitrogen in the chamber, you can have air in the chamber, you can have it run under vacuum. Right now, even though I have connected the nitrogen tank, the valve is not open on this side, so there's no nitrogen flowing into the tank, and I'm just basically emptying the tank. And as soon as I stop the vacuum pump, we would see a slow increase. Basically, the pressure is creeping up, similar to reality, because if you have a vacuum chamber
it's not going to be able to maintain vacuum forever. So the pressure is going to increase little by little. Okay, so right now it's at 745. Let's go towards this module and come back and see what the pressure is after that. This is the pressure drop, so you can actually click on any of these quick connects and move it to another point and be able to measure the pressure drop using these manometers. Okay, and if I click on the manometer and then press left and right, I can actually move this panel. Let me walk backward and try again. All right, and there are also some valves up here that will do some interesting stuff. Again, watch the videos to learn what you're supposed to do and enjoy the game. And always don't forget that you can exit the game through the door. Just to check on this, yes, so 771 is the pressure, and as soon as I close this valve, the pressure is going to jump back. There we go. All right,